Coming on to the last session of urogenital system, this is second class and the last class in the 𝗵𝗵𝗵 urogenital system infections. I, Dr. 𝗵𝗵𝗵, welcome you to the class. In this class, my dear friends, actually there are a lot of topics to be discussed, but luckily we have covered in the previous video, so we will not do the repetition. We are done with the syphilis, the Lymphogranuloma Venereum, which was caused by Chlamydia. So the topics when I discuss Chlamydia, I have discussed this with you. Then Granuloma Inguinale also we have discussed, caused by the 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 itself. In the last video only I have discussed this. Coming on to the soft chancre caused by the 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵, this also we have discussed already. And then coming on to herpes, we have discussed gonorrhea and non-gonococcal infections, urethritis, we have both of the videos we have discussed. So the link of all of them I am going to provide you. Bacterial vaginosis also, for that matter, we have discussed, and also discussed Candida. The main topic actually becomes the trichomonas only. That's too not very important, but yeah, as per the CBME, the difference between these three is actually very important, and that's why it becomes my prime responsibility to teach you the difference between trichomonas, bacterial vaginosis and Candida. But I'll share you the link of bacterial vaginosis as well as Candida, so you can go to that video and see them again. Coming on to the differences, let me tell you first of all, Trichomonas vaginalis is a protozoa, whereas bacterial vaginosis is by the Gardnerella vaginosis and vaginalis and some other anaerobic bacterioids also, whereas candidiasis is caused by fungus only. So actually in all these three cases you are going to get the vaginal discharge only. So because the vaginal discharge is coming only, it becomes a responsibility to diagnose that what is the cause of this vaginal discharge, and thereby we will be able to give the medications. Remember, in trichomonas, please remember, in trichomonas you have got a frothy green color foul smelling discharge. So F for frothy discharge, F for foul smelling discharge. And the other thing is it has got motile trophozoites. So T for trichomonads and T for trophozoites, which will be seen on the wet mount. So microscopy shows motile trophozoites. Then you have got something which is called as a strawberry cervix. So I think you can understand. Can you see this T over here? So T for trichomonas and T for strawberry cervix. And why strawberry cervix? Because this trichomonas is an intense infection that leads to a lot of erythema, and of course it can have so I just will zoom this picture to show you. Can you see this darkly red color area? This is darkly red, this is darkly red, darkly red, darkly red. So just like in a strawberry also, the things are like that. Completely it's red, but you will have some darkly red area. So these darkly red area are the infected area, showing you a lot of inflammation, and because there's a lot of inflammation, there's a lot of erythema which is going to happen, and that leads to what? A strawberry cervix. Okay, my dear friends, in the comment section I want you to write what all other strawberries you know. Just for example, strawberry tongue is seen in what? Strawberry rash is seen in what? Okay, you just let me know, and other strawberries also. Okay, so yeah, so what happens? There is a discharge, a greenish discharge and a foul smelling discharge which is going to be there, and yes, the treatment is going to be metronidazole, T and R coming together again. So this is again trichomonas which is going to be there. And remember, partner treatment is again needed, T and R coming in the name of partner. So again trichomonas, partner treatment, metro, strawberry, partner, trophozoite, trichomonas. Can you see everything resembling? In fact, protozoa, alright. So like this. So these things you have to take care for trichomonas. Okay. And if I come to bacterial vaginosis, so you have to remember something that is called as 𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗺. Okay, 𝗶, no H. That means 𝗶 means B for bacteria. B for what? B for bacteria. So B for bacteria, that means B for this bitch is coming B, and no itch means because it has got no itching. So can you see, it is having no itching, whereas everyone else is having itching. Everyone else is going to have itching, but there is no itching which is going to be there. Alright dear friends. So how it is going to be important? So 𝗶, no itch, alright, like that. And I think we can modify the mnemonic to 𝗶𝗵, no bitch. This is going to be a better mnemonic. Okay, 𝗶𝗵, no bitch. 𝗶𝗵 means it has got a fishy smell. Can you see? It has got a fishy odor, fishy smell in their secretions. No bitch means B has got no itch. So B matlab bacteria. B means bacteria. And itch means there is no itching which is going to be there. So there is no itching or less itching which is going to be there. Alright. Now, very important thing which you have to understand, that they have got something which is called as clue cells. Clue cells are again very important. What are clue cells? So the epithelial cells, normal epithelial cells of vagina will have the bacteria stuck to it, and this is called as clue cell. Let me show you. See here. This is a normal epithelial cells, my dear friend, normal epithelial cell, but can you see a lot of bacteria which is adhered? That's why it is called as clue cell. So clue cell is seen in what? It is seen in bacteria. So B and C coming together, that is clue cell is there in the bacteria. 𝗶𝗵, no bitch, that means there is a fishy odor which is going to increase when we are adding KOH, and this test is called as VDRL test. Easy to remember that bacterial vaginosis is going to have a fishy smell. Once you add KOH on that, it is going to give you fishy smell. So remember, this is a VDRL test which is positive in bacterial vaginosis, whereas others are negative for that. Alright. And why there is no itching? There is no itching because there is no inflammation which is going to happen. There is no inflammation which is going to happen. So there is no itching, whereas others, everyone is having inflammation. So because they are having inflammation, they are having itching, they are having pain. So dyspareunia, dysuria, discharge, everything is going to be there. Intense itching, redness, others are going to have, but bacterial vaginosis is not going to have it for sure. Alright. And what is the drug? Again, BC, if you can remember, that's going to be the best one. That's clindamycin which is given. Coming on to Candida, the mnemonic to remember, one very beautiful thing with the Candida is Candida, curd is candid, Candida, curd is candid with pH. Okay, Candida curd is candid with pH. So I hope that you have listened to this, that if you are eating curd, so it is going to do what? If you are eating curd, curd is going to maintain the pH of your stomach, right? I mean, if there's too much acidic, you eat the curd and that's going to maintain the pH. So why I am telling you this, because Candida is known to have, the Candida is known to have a thick white curdy cottage cheese like discharge. So curdy and cottage cheese. So thick white curdy cottage cheese like discharge, and is candid with the pH, means it is the one which survives in the normal pH, which is it is the one which survives in the normal pH of vagina, that is going to be less than 4.5. Candid with the pH, that means surviving in the normal pH, that means surviving in pH less than 4.5. And just like everywhere else, you know that it is a budding yeast, a pseudo-hyphae formation that's going to be there. And yes, for the treatment, what we have to give? We have to give topical azoles, and the one which you can remember is fluconazole. This is just the trichomonads which I have tried to show you, trichomonads by the Trichomonas vaginalis. Okay, so these things you should know. It is there, it is seen in the wet mount. Okay. Yes, don't forget my question. I have asked you that strawberry tongue and strawberry rash is seen in what? This is the bacterial vaginosis, a lot of white color fluid which is coming out. Alright, there's a lot of white colored fluid. Remember, this is not Candida, because Candida has got a thick, like cheese, like curd, curdy and cheesy. This is not curdy and cheesy, this is very watery. Alright, so yes, this is it. But my dear friends, I want you to be OBGY ready. Now what does this mean? So OBGY faculty can beat me for that, but then still, remember one very important thing. There is a criteria that is called as Amsel's criteria. Now A and C have come, so B is left. Amsel's criteria is for bacterial vaginosis. So there are some 4 things in this criteria. One is the presence of clue cells. Other is the presence of pH more than 4.5. Then you have got VIF test positive. And there is one more criteria which is the part of Amsel's criteria. So I want you to tell me what is that in the comment section below. This marks the end of our urinary tract infection, and yes, we are done with all the major systems. Now we are going to have some miscellaneous topics, some surplus topic. Okay, I'm writing it. Miscellaneous topics we'll do, some surplus topics we will do, and definitely we will do some of the major things like immunity is left, and definitely one more is going to be the hospital acquired infections, and some MCQ practice is also planned. Let's see, we will have it. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in the next class for the next session surely. Thank you.